Hi everybody and welcome back to another episode of Creations with Christina. Today I'm just making a quick card using some chocolate chip cardstock and some K & Company designer paper, as well as some old olive cardstock. The cupcake that I'm adhering now to the old olive cardstock is from the Home Decor Cricut cartridge. It's a brand new cartridge that just came out not too long ago. And I really think this is a really cute cupcake. So I'm just adhering the K & Company designer paper to the front of the old olive cardstock, and I'm just using my snail adhesive, but you can use a two-way glue. I just figured since the cutout was big enough that I could just use my regular snail adhesive. Okay, now that I have that done, I'm using some chocolate chip Stampin' Up! Cardstock, and again, this is K & Company paper, and I'm not sure what paper pack I got it from, but I love it. I like all the colors in it, and I know I'm obsessed with K & Company. So I'm just adhering that down to the front of the card. And I cut the paper a little longer than the actual base of the card, so I'm just trimming that off with my scissors. Okay, and this is the slap punch that is from Stampin' Up! I was going to use that to cut on the end of my my card to tie a ribbon through, but then I decided I was just going to try something a little different. So what I'm doing is just cutting or punching out two slots. And I didn't quite cut them even, but that's alright. You're really not going to see that anyway. So what I'm doing is just cutting off some satin ribbon, and I have no idea where I got this ribbon from. It's just some that I've had laying around. And I'm just feeding that through the card, and I'm just going to tie a knot. I don't know if you can hear the bird. There's a bird right outside my window. Alright, now that I have that done, I'm just going to trim off the tails using my scissors. And I seem to always trim at an angle, so that's what I'm doing here. And I did find out what the, I do remember what the designer paper is from K & Company. It's called Greenhouse. It's by Carolyn Gavin, and it's an 8x8 pack that I picked up. So now what I'm going to do is, before I adhere my cupcake down to my card, I'm just using my white Signo gel pen that I got from Stampin' Up! And I'm just testing it before I started doing it on my card to make sure it's flowing okay. So I'm just creating some faux stitching right along the edge of the designer paper. I just wanted to give it something else. I notice I always use border punches and stuff like that, so here's just a different way. And now I'm just going to use some dimensionals, and I'm going to adhere my cupcake right down to the front of my card. My last pack of dimensionals had, I don't know, for some reason, lots of static, and they keep sticking to my fingers, so I can't really get them off my fingers. Okay, and I'm just going to adhere that down to the front of my card. Okay, the last thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to add a little sentiment. This is Happy Birthday stamp that I think is from a Studio G stamp set that I've had for quite a while. So it's one of the dollar stamps that you get at A.C. Moore and Michael's and Joann's. So for some reason it wasn't clinging right to my block, but I think I got it, eventually got it to work okay. And I'm just going to use some Stampin' Up! Rose Red ink. And I'm searching for my Whisper White cardstock here, so bear with me. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually stamp this twice because I don't have enough room really on my card to put happy birthday in one long sentiment. So what I'm doing is punch this out, and I'm going to use my word window punch from Stampin' Up! And it's hard to see, but that says happy birthday. Anyway, I'm first going to cut out birthday. And then what I'm going to do is just slip that right back inside the punch and cut out so it's not as long. It's just to trim it and it still has the same edge. And now what I'm going to do is the same thing on happy. And I'm lining up the H with the corner of the punch. And then what I'm going to do is try to, notice him saying try to, slide this back inside the punch to shorten it, because I did get some of the birthday on there, of course. So I'm just going to slide it in, well, at least try to slide it in. And then shortly I'm going to have an aha moment where I thought of a better way to do it. So I just flipped it upside down and stuck happy inside and punched it out that way. And then I'm just going to put this right on the top of my card so it says happy birthday. Okay, well that's my card for today. Thanks for watching, and make sure you take a minute to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks. Bye.